I'm sure that won't be a problem. It won't be. I have met his mom. She doesn't live up here. She actually lives down in the valley, but I have met her through another dog of hers that she had, and she takes amazing care of animals. And she's just
Are you my good boy? You ready for your checkup? Sit. Good boy. Good boy. He's my good boy. How beautiful is nothing more than to wait at Zion's door. I've never been in love like this before. And I thank you for choosing me, coming to life through me. A beautiful reflection of His grace. And I know that a gift so great is only one God can create. And I'm reminded every time I see your face that the joy of my life is inside. How the joy of my world is in Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. Hi. Is that your song? Is that your song, Zion? Yeah, that's Zion's song, isn't it? Is that Zion's song? I love you, Zion. Oh, I love you, Zion. You like that song? Do you like Zion's song? Oh, baby Zion. Do you like Zion's song? Oh, you're my baby. You're my baby. I love you.
Can't make you cough, huh? So you're not that sensitive.
That's good.
It's okay.
Oh, you were trying to make him cough? See?
Well, if they have what's called tracheitis or almost like a sore throat,
Okay.
if I go to touch their windpipe, they'll cough.
Got it.
So just me doing that didn't set off a cough for him.
That's
so he's
good.
not sensitive there, so it doesn't
That's
seem
good.
like that would be like an upper respiratory infection or something.
That's good. Yeah, and then we did hear, is it bronchitis of some kind or something's going around for dogs in the area? So we're like, gotta get him checked up either way. He'll be 2 this July.
Not too good, huh?
Yeah. Gonna take your temp.
Frozen, I'm gonna ignore it, huh?
He's being a good boy. I think I'm gonna have to get him a pup cup after this. He's being so good. Yeah, Puppuccino. Good boy, Zion.
1.1, no fever.
That's good. Okay.
Swelling thing weird. Let's listen to you.
He's my baby. Good boy.
I hear your guts a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't feed him yet today, just in case. We'll get him a puppy cup, puppuccino, and get him food when we get home.
As long as they're sounding good.
That's
I'm
good.
hearing some gut noises listening to your lungs. normal gut sounds.
That's good. That's good.
And he's not acting painful anywhere when I go to feel his thorax or his abdomen. He's not acting like it hurts.
Like there would be something caught in there or something.
Nothing that I can feel anymore.
Right, right.
And nothing that he's reacting to. He's pretty soft, so if I do this, he just lets me.
He's a good boy.
He's not tensing, he's not acting like something's bothering him, and I don't feel anything that kind of runs through my fingers that would suggest that there was something there.
That's good. That's a good boy, Zion.
If it was something where he got some of the ibuprofen, it's probably a little too late as far as doing something like activated charcoal to try to help absorb any of it.
I still gave him a little bit earlier, but yeah.
I mean, for us to do it, it might be
got
kind of late for us to be administering anything like that.
But it was a good move that I gave him a little. Okay. I thought about maybe some pumpkin or something too to fix him up.
With the cough, I'm not hearing anything abnormal. He's got a normal heart rate.
Thank God.
I'm not hearing any arrhythmias. Now I realize I can't see the heart. I can only hear it. So if that's something you want us to check, we can do x-rays for him today to take a look and see if there's any changes there. But I'm not finding anything at the moment to suggest that there was a heart problem or an infection, at least from what I can hear.
That's good.
What do you think, Sire?
Because we also thought, he could be grieving a little bit because the puppies, there's only 2 remaining, and so yeah, maybe we'll do the X-ray just to make sure. So that'll show us if there's any blockages anywhere, and it'll show us more on the heart. You said, okay.
It'll give me an idea of the size and shape of the heart because I can't get that from listening.
Yeah, you hear that?
I'll be able to see if there's any patterns to the intestines that would suggest there was something in there, but he's not acting like there's anything like that. What's your face?
He's a good boy. Okay, well let's check you out a little more just to be safe because you're our baby. He's a good boy, Zion.
In this part of the intestine, you're seeing the air in the intestines. So this kind of snake rope-like black stuff that you're seeing there, that's gas in his intestinal loops.
Okay.
As I get into the colon
like
here,
flatulence.
There's some gas in there.
Got it.
But as I get into the colon here, there's some stool that's about ready to be passed, kind of right in here. There might be something like, I don't know if that's cloth or if you thought he got into trash, if he ate something there. It doesn't look formed like the stool
toilet
here.
paper maybe, or like a puppy pad he might have got into.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, but it looks like it's gonna pass.
It's already in the colon, so he just has to poop that out.
Okay, so it's not blocked. It's not a blockage.
No, it may be something that had caused this gas in the intestines otherwise, like as it was moving through, it was causing a little bit of irritation, but it's in the colon now. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, okay.
But it's all the way in the colon now. There's nothing
Praise
that
God.
I can do. It's just he has to pass it.
Okay, so natural causes, it will pass naturally. Okay,
Yeah.
praise God.
Yep.
Okay.
And then with his chest, I was doing some measurements on there, but his chest looks pretty normal. I don't see any signs of bronchitis or anything. The measurements I did for his, that you see the little red lines here and up here, it's called a vertebral heart score, so I'm just measuring how big his heart is compared to his vertebrae.
Okay.
There's a standard score for dogs that does account a little bit for breeds. It's between 8.5 and 10.5 vertebrae long.
Okay.
And he's coming in at 10, which for a deep-chested dog, they tend to be towards the upper end of the range anyway because they have such a longer heart. But it is not so big that I think he has DCM.
Oh,
and I don't see any enlargements with any of the chambers of his heart either.
Nothing that would suggest it, at least.
Right.
Oh,
right.
praise God. Okay.
Right.
So for the cough you're talking about?
If it's something that's happening on occasion, so it's not an everyday thing, it may even be allergies that are coming up. I mean, I have a cold, so I can't really vouch for like allergies at the moment, but I get them.
So, yeah.
And with some dogs, you can do something like Zyrtec, although it causes a little drowsiness, so maybe Claritin, something like that.
Oh, wow.
For his size would be 1 to 2 tablets. You wouldn't have to do much more than the human dose.
You can give him a human antihistamine for his
as long as it's just the plain antihistamine, so not Claritin D, for example, the decongestant one.
No add-ins.
Right.
Just the antihistamine. Okay, so it could be allergies. Could it be something as simple as like he's like, I'm thirsty, and he's like coughing?
Maybe,
like,
and it's dry. And it could have been if that on that the abdominal X-ray, if that was a puppy pad, if that was just dry going down and irritated his throat a little bit. I mean, that could be something that's just will resolve itself. I don't know if that's what it is.
Okay.
But if it's something where the cough becomes persistent, where it's like he's having coughing bouts every day, where it's just a lot of coughing,
like incessant coughing.
whether it's during the day or at night, or if it's something that you notice more when he's active versus sleeping or something like that, then there can be different cough patterns can represent different things. So like at night tends to be, when we see it, tends to be hard. If they cough more when they've been laying down for a while, for instance. If it's something where he coughs more after activity, it could be, I mean, that could still be hard, but it, also like throat irritation or upper respiratory infections. Just like if we have a cold, we don't want to necessarily go running. It's the same kind of thing, or it can make it worse. But I don't see or hear any problems with his heart. So if there is something there, it's very subtle. It's not anything that I can tell. So like, to me, this looks like a normal chest. He sounds normal when I listen to him, so I'm not suspicious of heart.
Thank God. Because usually with like DCM or something, you'll hear like some kind of abnormality.
I could hear a murmur, which is an abnormal heart sound. Sometimes they can have arrhythmias, but that's very variable.
And that's where it like skips a beat or something? Yeah.
Or it's irregular, it'll go like so it's like just irregular.
All over the place.
Not all the time, but
but his was consistent and steady?
His was fine, yeah. And the other thing is on X-ray, that heart would take up most of his chest if it was that dilated.
Because it would be inflamed.
It would be the wall would be thin and stretched.
Oh my
so it
gosh.
would look bigger on an X-ray than his normal sized heart does. So
it would look like swollen.
It would look big.
And stuff.
Yeah, it would look like a bigger.
Got it.
Gray
oh man,
there.
this is such a relief. I'm so glad I brought him into you guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Dad and I are gonna sleep a lot more soundly tonight. Oh, Zion. He's a good boy. Yeah. Okay, stay out of the garbage, you little brat.
Probably.
It's probably